it's Tasha from Video City TV, and I'm here with Gato Delgado from Brownsville, New York.
New York. Yes, ma'am.
You are a proud New Yorker, I see.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I am a proud New Yorker.
Go ahead.
I lived in several places though, but I always found myself back in New York. You know.
Why? Where else have you lived?
I lived in Atlanta. Like East Atlanta, Stone Mountain. Then I was living in Marietta. When I was a kid, I was in like Tampa and Delray, Florida, for a little bit.
And what made you move to New York?
What made me say it again? Come back to New York or move from New York?
Go back to New York.
The music. You know, so when I moved to Atlanta the last time, that was like a few years ago, like 2016, 2017. I guess I was chasing because the music is really heavy in the South. So I was chasing that, but you know, it's not where I'm not from there, so you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to adapt and mingle with those. Yeah, so I had to,
I lived there at one point, so I know exactly where you're going with this.
Yeah, and see, you know, I got a lot of family in Atlanta, and I got a lot of love, a lot of friends and family in Atlanta. But one thing I noticed about Atlanta, and I love Atlanta, hands down, but one thing I noticed about Atlanta, they only show love to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep the sound within. I'm not saying they don't play outside music, but you have to be like,
from there.
Really, yeah, you gotta be from there. If you like Drake, Jay-Z, or somebody else, like, all right, cool. But other than that, you're not getting no play out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I respect. It is what it is, but you know.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Like, I had my little Atlanta lesson, so I learned that one, and that's chasing the same thing. So I completely get it. People don't get that until they move there. So shout out to
you gotta move there to see it. It's a lot of fun though. It's always something to do down there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't for me.
It's okay. New York is better anyways, so you're completely
Oh, you're calling out of New York too?
I'm from New Jersey, but nothing happens in New Jersey, so I just, you know, as far as business purposes, I'm like, oh, New York, no problem.
Right.
But can you tell me how you started rapping?
Oh man. So what started me from rapping? A long time ago. I was a kid. One of my friends used to rap. And I used to steal his raps and pretend they were mine. but then but it was only because I'm like, damn, he was cool and he sounded cool doing it. And I was like, that's what I wanted to do. So then from there, what I did was I used to mimic like a lot of the rap songs that were out at the time. Like a lot of like Big, you know, Mace and all those dudes. I would learn their lyrics, imitate do the same dance moves in the mirror, go to school. Then my school at the time, my public school, I went to school in Queens, PS30. When I figured out I wanted to do music, I was in PS30, the elementary school, and they used to have like little talent shows, like little shows where you come up there and just whatever, right. You know. And I used to do a lot of the rap songs on stage in front of school, and that's why I'm like, this is what I gotta do. This is what I want to do. You know, so we're from there.
Who are some of your musical influences? Because we've been getting lyrical people lately, so I'm really happy about that. Like, they're still out there. So yeah, who are some of your musical inspirations?
It varies a lot because you know you got some from the '90s and even some now, so it'd be a long list. But to give you like just to sum up a few, I used to love Big Pun. I was a Big Pun fan. Snoop. I used to want to be like Snoop. And everybody say Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, of course them. So I'm not even gonna mention those. That's of course that's that. I love Future. You know what I'm saying? Like Future is one of those dudes that where I listen to his music, a lot of his songs I'm like, damn, I wish I wrote that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Future is one of my favorites right now.
So
Money Man.
would you ever consider being behind the scenes in songwriting for people, or do you just want to be in the forefront?
I always wanted to be the star, be an artist. I do love writing though, so I do think that because I can write damn near anything. But there are some songs that I don't want to be the forefront on. Like I would want to write, I want to pin it down and just have some. So I wouldn't mind being an artist and a songwriter as well, but more so an artist on the front.
Right. And can you tell me a little bit about what we can expect from you for this year? Because that video was really good. Are we getting more of those?
Yeah. I want to bring that back to music. You see, when you see the videos, you don't really get concepts in them. You don't really get storytelling, the story play, and that's kind of like what my music is. Like, even I got a song called Valentina Walkman, but that I'm pushing next. But even with that, it's like, yeah, it's a clubby song, huh?
So make sure you premiere that here, please.
Of course, we're gonna do it again. You know what I mean? But even with that song, when you hear Valentina Walker, of course you're gonna think fashion and design and all that. But I'm talking on a lyric. I got lyrics on that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put a concept to that video also. So I kind of want to incorporate that and bring that back to the rap, to the music. Because when you see a lot of these videos, not talking down on nobody, but when you see a lot of the videos now, there's no real concepts to them. It's just like they pick location, they get a couple foreigns, they borrow somebody's mansion, and
right.
they get a couple hot girls to be in the video, and that's a video right there. It's no real skill, there's no thinking process. Nobody thinks no more. You know what I mean? So the videos are like the lyrics now. It's just like each bar is like 3 words to a bar, and that's you got a verse.
But like the quality of this video was so good. Like, did you hire actors? Like, can you tell me how this process went?
Oh, it's funny because everybody that was in it they're like friends, they're close friends of mine. So I directed it. Now I had a videographer. I had somebody shot it. And I helped him. I wrote the script and everything. I wrote the script out, and this was my first script ever. But I've always had a vision for things, so people trusted me with that. And he added his professionalism and helped me go through the script. He was like, all right, cool. I see where you're going with that. We're gonna do it like this then. So and it worked. So I had a real good director, Rock Davis. He's very professional, very, very, very professional dude. He worked on a lot of big artists, 21 Savage, a lot of dudes. I ain't even gonna sit here and his name, but he worked with a lot of guys, and he helped me bring my ideas to life. All the people that was in the video, they were like friends of mine. So I guess with him on the set with us, helped and made them look like the actors that they are. I'm not saying that they didn't do a great job, because they did, but he brought the professionalism to the forefront. So I gotta give him a lot of respect.
Did you enjoy being involved, like, with the creative direction of the video? Is that something?
Oh yeah. I definitely enjoyed it. It was nerve-wracking at first. There was like a lot of pressure on me, especially being my first, and knowing that I had people behind this one year willing to push it. So I knew it was gonna go somewhere. So I'm like, damn. But when it came out and we saw the final cut, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I was amazed by it. I'm like, wow.
Like, whoa, this was really good.
Yeah. So, thank you.
No problem. But would you like to do any last-minute shout-outs before we introduce this phenomenal video that was
masterpiece, right? Yeah, I want to shout out Rock Davis, definitely, for trusting it's my first time writing a script, and he stood by it and trusted me with it. He could have took it and wrote up for himself. I want to shout out Dave, my manager, my partner, David L. Thornton, and also the CEO of the group Respect the Grind. Shout out Born King, I Am Born King NYC. That's the one that's featured on the song. Block, my man Block, Roy, everybody. Shout out Brooklyn, shout out Brownsville, Ski, my little brother, he coming out next. Everybody, Brooklyn, Brownsville.
And this is
Best Style.
Best Style.
Yeah, that's where Born King from. He's from Best Style from Brownsville.
And this is your worldwide video premiere. Would you like to introduce it?
Yeah. Y'all about to see. Check out the greatness. Gato Delgado featuring Born King. Federal Indictment. Wow.
They snatched up my right hand. 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 Yeah.
If I get caught, I'm going down for life.
The feds snatched my right hand for them bricks. I'm on the grind and tryna get my mom out the bricks. I'm focused on this cash and I ain't worried about no bitch. My neck, my ear, my pinky, yeah, the flick of the wrist. Lil' shorty hopping out and he don't care who he is. 100 in the drum, these niggas still talking shit. This situation funny, ain't no hesitation. This ain't about no money, I don't wanna hit shit. In Guyana wanna murder me, but that don't worry me. Sent 2 Venezuelans by my mama crib to search for me. Tryna store me out of 60,000 US currency. Went and bought a bunch of ARM or 10s, 223s. Young niggas shot your block up, I know you ain't heard of me. Put them niggas in the dirt, put the rest through surgery. 16 bricks stuffed in the trunk and packed the suitcase perfectly. Send my youngins, he gon' check the situation thoroughly. No proposition for the opposition. By myself and still no competition. Bagging dope inside my mama kitchen. She tried to talking to me, wouldn't listen.
I wouldn't listen.
My mama thinking I'm most innocent nigga in this world, and I'm like, my baby mom think on every shit, you know, maybe she right. I make sure I see my daughter every time before I take flight. If I get caught, I'm going down for low. The fence, that's my right hand for them bricks. I'm on the grind and tryna get my mom out the bricks. I'm focused on this cash and I ain't worried about no bitch. My neck, my ear, my pinky, yeah, the flick of the wrist. Lil' shorty hopping out and he don't care who he is. 100 in the drum, these niggas still talking shit. This situation funny, ain't no hesitation. This ain't about no money, I don't wanna hit shit. In Guyana wanna murder me, but that don't worry me.
In Guyana wanna murder me, but that don't worry me. In Guyana wanna murder me. In Guyana wanna murder me.
They got wiretaps and they got conversation. They got seal indictments, they got observation. They just watching, waiting, they got lots of patience. They got names on paperwork, now they got confirmation. Dread, I fucked with niggas, no, I'm not Jamaican. Need a rolly face lit for the time I wasted. Presidential maintenance pushing Ronald Reagan. Stick right to his organs for that operation. Work for me and that'll work for me. If you want it, you can get it for the dirt cheap, certainly. If the feds rush and they sit me down, won't get a word from me. Break your block up with the chop, that burner on me, 3rd degree. Why they swoop down on the gang for that dope? In the projects with no options, selling fingers of hope. Little niggas think they lit, but they don't want smoke. Careers a dub, just hang it up, I give them some rope. Yeah.
The fence, that's my right hand for them bricks. I'm on the grind and tryna get my mom out the bricks. I'm focused on this cash and I ain't worried about no bitch. My neck, my ear, my pinky, yeah, the flick of the wrist. Lil' shorty hopping out and he don't care who he is.
In Guyana wanna murder me. In Guyana wanna murder me, but that don't worry me. In Guyana wanna murder me.